What we are going to look at is what a pretty typical day one looks like. So most of the time we start from the Seattle area. People fly into SeaTac and you drive about an hour and a half up I-5 to the town of Cedar-Woolley. There we'll stop and we'll do our gear check. We'll pack all of our expedition group gear and make any last minute stops for purchases or rentals from the local gear shop there. Then we tend to jump back in our vehicles for about another 45 minutes to get up to the Park Butte trailhead. And that sits at about 3,400 feet, and it gives access to both the Easton and the Squaw Glacier routes. And they're very comparable in their objective challenges and also opportunities for learning. So with CTSS, you may be on one or the other. It's really kind of up to the guide. Depending on the month of the expedition and the snowpack that year, we tend to put on our mountain boots right at the car, and then we'll spend about 5 hours, give or take, approaching our base camp, and that will be our home for the duration of our expedition. Again, each guide has their own favorite spot on the mountain, but generally we all make camp around 5,800 feet. So day one, you're hiking about 3 miles and gaining about 2,400 feet of elevation. And it feels like a lot, especially with our heavy packs, but it is totally worth it every time. Once we get up there, it is one of the most scenic places to see, literally as far as 130 miles from that point. On clear days, we can see all the way down to Mount Rainier. We can see Mount Olympus out on the Olympic Peninsula and all the way up into the coastal mountains of BC.